Finding cheap temporary car insurance as a convicted driver can be a challenge, but it's not impossible. Convictions make insurance so expensive because insurance is all about risk assessment. When you've got a conviction, you're considered high risk. If you've had anything from DUIs to speeding tickets and even not stopping at an accident scene, these convictions don't vanish quickly. They can stay on your record for years. In the UK, for example, if you were convicted under 18, the conviction generally becomes spent or kind of erased from your record 2.5 years later. If you're over 18, you're looking at 5 years. Keep this in mind when you're hunting for insurance. Now, you might be thinking, well, what if I just don't tell the insurance company about my conviction? It's a risky game. Almost all insurance forms will specifically ask you about convictions, and lying could invalidate your coverage. So to be honest, honesty is really the best policy here. Here's my quick 5-point guide on what you can do to find affordable temporary car insurance. Stick with your current provider. If you've been loyal to your current insurer, they might cut you some slack, but don't bank on it. Make sure to compare prices. Look for specialised insurance companies that focus on high-risk drivers. Even though they might be more expensive, these providers are more likely to offer you coverage. Get added to somebody else's policy. If you know someone with a stellar driving record, getting added as a secondary driver on their policy can bring your costs down. Buy third-party only insurance. This type of insurance is generally the cheapest option, but it only covers damage to other vehicles in an accident and not your own. Try mileage and monitoring. Some insurers offer the option to limit the number of miles you drive or install a tracking device in your car. These options can reduce your premium, but they come with their own set of limitations and conditions. Temporary car insurance can be particularly useful if your conviction is about to become spent and you just need coverage for a short time. But remember, temporary means higher rates, so you need to weigh up your options carefully. The key to navigating this tricky situation is doing your research. Don't just take the first quote that you get. Online forums and communities can be a goldmine for advice on this topic. You can read experiences from other convicted drivers, ask questions, and get tips on how to lower your rates. Finding affordable cover after a conviction or points is getting harder, and it can feel like most providers are just taking advantage of you. Thankfully, you can still find competitive rates by looking at companies sympathetic to your situation. We've partnered with QuoteZone to find you the best specialist deals for convicted drivers. Click the link below the video to access our simple form and get a quote right now from providers in just a few minutes. And if you use that link, you'll also be supporting Money Nerds, so thank you.